I'm Jamie Duke's former Atlanta Falcon and current NFL Network broadcaster, and I am proud to be a member of AARP. Let me tell you why. I struggle with obesity. As a former offensive lineman, I was trained to maintain my body mass, and so for me, weight was a normal part of everyday life. Consuming it large quantities was a part of everyday life. But as I got older and I retired from the NFL, my eating habits stayed the same, but yet still that workout routine didn't stay the same. And so for me, before you know it, as time went on, I found myself a biscuit away from 400 pounds. My natural playing weight was 285 pounds. And I struggled with it. Age will make you do that. As you become older, you begin to struggle. You become more sedentary. And you've got to be determined to maintain your proper exercise and diet routines. And unfortunately for me, that didn't happen. And it got to the point where I had to have bariatric surgery. And so as we get older, the things that we need to really remember is that there are little things that you have to do to maintain. Focus being one. It all starts with the mind. This is such a pressing point for me is because I've had five now former teammates who all died before the age of 47. 5, all dying from what I call the diseases of excess weight. 3 died from heart attack. 1 died from a blood clot. The great Reggie White died from sleep apnea, all associated with being overweight. And so I had to determine in my mind, and as I hope many of you do, is that it's important that you do the right things as it pertains to exercise and diet, especially as we get a little older. What I love about what's happening with the AARP is that, and I'm kind of an old school kind of a guy, we're priming the pump. And what I mean by priming that pump is that we're spreading and we're expanding. We're talking at an earlier age because we're recognizing that people in their 40s and their 30s, they've got to understand where to go. And so with the AARP and the expansion that we're doing, it's very exciting to know that you have someone who's been there, who's done that. You know the rest of that saying. So I'm excited about what's happening. I hope you're excited about what's happening. And the most important thing is that we all have to make the right decisions when it comes to proper exercise, when it comes to proper diet. And we have to make up in our mind, because it all does start with our mind. You've got to be predetermined. You got to know what you have to do. Now, mind you, someone may say, well, I don't know what to do. There are plenty of resources available to you through the AARP website. All you've got to do is log on. There are friends out there that you know that are doing things and you may not even know about it. Check with your friends. See what they're doing. Get engaged. Get involved with some of the great things that are happening here with the AARP. Because you too can truly make a difference. And it's important that you do so. And so in closing, I would just say simply, if what you're doing hasn't been working, you're still concerned about your blood pressure, you're still concerned about your health, and you're not doing the things that you need to do, go to the AARP website. They've got all the tools, they have all the resources, they have all the doctors, they have all the professionals that can help you get the help that you need. Because the most important thing you've got to remember is that it does take a village. And the thing that I know about villages, it's always ruled with wisdom, not with youth.